This last poem is kind of going to end this series right now. It's an incomplete series because my life is incomplete right now. I'm young. And it's probably the angriest thing I've ever wrote. The title of this poem is called The Decree, or the one where they gave an angry young black man a mic. In their defense, it was only a matter of time before the levees broke. Palisades and ginger ales tell the tallest tales of the shortest lives. No one could really ever tell me what they see in my eyes. I mean, shit, I thought it was defiance. The other day, my boy said I look tired, and my dad, hell, he always say I look high. A couple months ago, I would have been able to tell him he was wrong. But since then, yo, check it. I've been always thinking back and reflecting on why my people always seem so defensive. Like, who's the aggressor? Was it some white man in a nice car, some hoe who broke your last straw in your attempt to play your futile game of find my happiness in a haystack? I mean, really, who's to blame today? I used to think they were full of hot air, balloon-inspired, inflated egos ready to pop at a moment's notice. That was until I went back home. It was there that I found that there's too many beatings around the bodies, sitting at funerals for little babies with too many suits, dresses, and casket lids wrapping around their steel bodies. And from that day forward, I told myself no longer will I allow fear, grief, or anger to impose its will on my strong black body. Because crazy thing is, true story, I shrugged it off in my teenage years when her stepdad called me a nigger. And then I cried in my room out of frustration when I realized I'm never going to get that moment back. They asked me, how do you relate to the spaces that you in? And I say in my special Chicago twang, shit, I don't. Because what you gotta understand is I'm brown skinned, living on the rules that they made for blacks, whoever the fuck that is. While people darker than me like to confine themselves in the boxes that they get put in, even if their personhood does wear thin, under statements of black people don't do that, and nigga, you into this? Crazier still, people lighter than me like to crack wise and get jive. Tell about how you can only identify my smile and my eyes in the darkness. Hit their ass with a frown and then they get defensive like, yo, P, it was just a joke. And I'm like, what was the fucking punchline? What was the punchline? And yo, fuck that. Honestly, it's not about your sensitivity or you getting off the hook, see? Let me make it clear right here. I don't give a damn about my wordplay or the structure of my phrases here. All I care about is these brown bodies. Crying and screaming out, falling on deaf ears just to become stacked bodies. If I had a decree, I'd make it so that no more steel brown bodies ever hit the ground, whether dark or light. There's never too much pride, honor, or might in a brown body with a voice and a mic. So I ask you today, all of you, who's gonna stand with me in defense of a brown body tired of being called black and tired? Because I know I'm standing here, but my legs is real shaky because I'm exhausted with defending my color and my rights to be inspired. Thank you.